Hi everyone, my name is Mohammed Islam. Let me introduce my project first. My project name is Rethinking of Shamoli Bazar with the community Propensity, and my site is located in Dhaka, which is the capital of Bangladesh. We all know Dhaka is one of the most crowded city in Asia, not only Asia, all over the world. Mm, whereas 41,000 people are living in per square kilometer, so it's a big amount of things. Here we go through some sort of cultural and festival activities which is happening in my city, not only in the city, all over the country, and also including my site as well. We found some sort of several types of festival day, like 21st February is our International Mother Language Day, and 14 April is the first day of Bengali calendar. 16 December is our Victory Day, and as we are Muslim-based country, so we got to uh, big Muslim festival like which is called Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha. On this day, most of the peoples they would like to come outside with their family and friends. Sometimes they enjoy music outside. Sometimes they would like to have food outside, and sometimes people would like to wear some traditional dresses and they attend some sort of cultural programs, and also sometimes they would like to draw something on their face. So those are activity, there are a lot of activity, but those are major activity uh, which mostly happen on those days. Craftsmanship is the most important thing in my country because most of the people's most not only like around 20% people's who earn their daily basis, they would like to make something from their home. So after that, they can come outside on a specific day so that they can sell their products. Um, this is our national parliament house, which was designed by architect American with the architect Mazhar Islam from our country. Mm. This is the insufficient transportation infrastructure where Dhaka is the lowest mark. Uh, this is the mass road networking development. Now most of the area in my city is ongoing development, and here the population density, where Dhaka is the most highest density compared with the others like China, Japan, in India, Indonesia, USA, Brazil, and many more. This is the chronological development how it looks like nowadays. Like since last 20 years, it just boomed up. This is the land value, madam. Here is my site, Shamoli. Is the lowest value, is showing like that. So research and the site analysis. Here I try to do something with the site, including the city. Like flood issues, flash flooding is the most common thing in the city because when heavy rains going over there, most of the major roads are just full of water. People are stuck; they can move anywhere, and no vehicle on the road. So it's a terrible experience for the city people who had the Shamoli in my site, just near my site. Sometimes this road also uh, looks like that in rainy season. Yeah, the public space pattern, how it looks like. I just try to do some scales which comes just near my site. How it looks like, how people would like to sit outside, how people would like to enjoy the taste of the place. The community findings and the side activity. Here I try to figure out some sort of activity which is happening on my side so that I can easily make a good program for my project. At the site and site surroundings, there is a mosque just near my site, and there is a big park. Not only park now is going to be developed as a playing field, and this field just near the site, this is just there is a proposal to do something like a park or some recreational space. What I am thinking as well over there. Here is the traffic pattern. As I said earlier, Dhaka is the busiest city, so sometimes we found the traffic looks like that. So all the vehicles are stuck. So it's a terrible experience as well. Here's the Bazar agenda. If we see the people characteristics, there are a lot of characteristics of people's like mostly the daily laborers, like more than 28% are the daily labor, so they're earning money in their daily basis. Here's the transportation system, different kind of transportation system, including the Bazar. Um, how it looks like this kind of transport they are using more. Here the products, I just try to figure out the products from Bazar. Um, how many types of products comes out from there, so that I can work on my design with those things. Here the existing layout, Bazar layout plan, how it looks like, the pedestrian, temporary shade, vehicle access, and the courtyard characteristics, all those things. We have some government restriction on Bazar, so we must have to follow those things when we're gonna do something in real field. Here's the proposed design and the implementation. Here I tried to do a schematic plan. Where this is the Bazar area and this is the community space. Those are the fish, meat, and the vegetable zone. And those are the storehouse zone. Those are the here the grocery and the retail shop block. And this one is the art school and the musical library things. Here is a service like a public toilet and some sort of sittings. One thing I try to do strongly like the courtyard concept, which is very very contextual in my country. Like people sometimes, not sometimes, most of the times in public space, people would like to sit outside. They they enjoy more outside from the indoor space rather than its indoor space because they would like to uh, stay with the nature or, and the open air space or something like that. That's why that was the key thing, so which I thought from the beginning of my design, like to make a relationship indoor and outdoor and the semi-outdoor space as well. In the community zone, I also try to provide a big green space which works as a courtyard space. This is the hard space on hard day, like one or twice in a week. Vendors can sit here to sell their products, and rest of the days, community people they can use this space as a public plaza or some sort of festival programs, so like sometimes some musical shows can happen there, and people can enjoy from uh, from this courtyard space. And this is the old age building for the older people's activity. This is the kids playing zone. I'm thinking to provide a kids playing zone here as well for the community kids. And this is the outdoor exercise area. What I'm thinking to provide a space where people can come at the morning. They can do some exercise. Here I just try to work on the elevation section drawings as well. This is the fish market elevation. What I'm thinking how it gonna looks in my design. This is the storehouse elevation. I mostly focus on the local material as I'm thinking of the context because big wood and the bamboo things are the most cheapest material, and because in the heart whatever so that vendors can afford easily what I'm gonna provide them, they can get it and they can see it, they can sell their products, and they're paying a little amount of money for their shops. So after all, I am thinking it's gonna make convenient uh, things. So here I also try to do some structural things. How when I'm gonna work on local materials, so it's a big challenge for me. How all those things are happening. Uh, I provide a exploded drawing of taste over there, and the exploded drawing of fish market here, and some vendors of how it looks like elevations, and this is the art aerial view how it looks like. Here I also try to implement the courtyard concept, as I said earlier. Like it's people would like to gather outside mostly. So when they're going through busy on hot day, a lot of people are coming. So when they can get a open air space, they can walk, they can roaming around the art, and they can buy something. Um, I'm just trying to make sure the proper circulation and the space quality as well. So that's all my presentation.